So you're going to start out on your back. A lot of this today is hips, so just bear that in mind. If your hips are particularly tight, you might want to adjust quite a few of these to suit you. As with any, just see how you get on. Okay, so we start off quite simple anyway, just lying down onto your back. Okay, you can kind of wiggle around to make sure your lower back is on the floor as well. Don't let this kind of curve up. Alright, so we think pelvic tilt here. Hands on your shins, or you can go around the back of your legs. We're just literally going to do a few circles round, just small circles with the knees and the hips. Loosen up through the lower back. Alright, take it round the other way. Alright, so round the other way. Nice stretch for you. Nice easy one to wake up with. Okay, from here flex and extend from the knees, alternating, so just kind of bicycle legs. Okay, but straight up, extend. So you're stretching through the hamstrings on the back of the thighs. You can kind of play around with your ankles here if you want to a little bit as well. Flex and then point. That's it. Flex and point. I'm going to do these one more time then with these circles first. Okay, so hands around your shins or the back of the knees, or the back of the thighs rather. Okay, circle it round. And just to keep breathing through these stretches as well. So take your time with it. Bring it all the way around. Push your lower back into the floor. And rotate it round. There we go. Okay, take it round the opposite way. Keep that balance. Okay, just going to do a couple more this way. Okay, flex, extend from the knees. Okay, so try and extend as best as you can. Enough so that you can feel it through your hamstring, okay? You might not need to fully extend that leg to feel that, if your hamstrings are particularly tight, especially with it being quite early. Just work with what you've got, don't force it. Should get a couple more here. That's it. Keep it going. Remember, work the ankles if you want to as well. Okay, bring the knees, the feet back down. You're going to go sideways now, just small movement, side to side. Still kind of thinking about loosening up and working through the lower back here. So instead of going round in a circle, it's a small move across to the side, okay? You can put your hands to the side or you can put your hands around the knees. It's only a small move, it's not a knee roll across all the way over just yet. Okay. Arms are going to come out on the floor. This is your knee roll now. Okay, so we're going to bring the feet up if you can. If that's too much, you keep the feet flat on the floor and rotate from there. Okay, you can always start off this way. Let's do that. Come on. Okay, so feet down. We'll do the same one. Knees together, tummy tight, up into the centre. Breathe out as you lower. Take it down to the other side. Don't rush it. Tummy in. Take it across. Just take it to where you can. Okay, don't feel that you've got to try and force your knees to the floor. Build it up. You should feel the stretch through the front of your shoulder as well. Remember, as your knees go across one way, we want to try and keep this opposite shoulder pushed down into the floor as best you can. Let's get a couple each way here. A couple more. That's it. Okay, so single leg. We're going to bring one knee up towards the chest. Okay, you can hold, but like we did before, the shin or the back of your thigh. Okay, circle round. So you'll get more range here than we did when you were moving both. Think about moving from the hip, circling out to start with, just with one leg. Round the outside, there you go. Okay, circle it round the other way. That's it. Okay, we're going to take this leg out to the side, okay, bend the knee, goes out to the side, keep hold of it, just for a little bit of support, and then you're going to bring it across, grab it with the other hand, to the other side, okay? It's not going all the way to the floor just yet. And then into the centre, bend the knee, take it over the other side. That's it. The knee bend, you might find your hip might click there. Just work with it. Into the centre, you extend the leg a little bit more so, and then cross it over the other way. Feel that through the back as well. Okay, into the centre, bend the knee. Drop it out to the other side. That's it. So you should have pop your hand underneath the leg so you can support it rather than having your hand on the top and trying to kind of hold it up. Okay, centre it, other side. We're going to do just a couple more here. Then we'll change. Over, breathe out as that knee comes over. Centre, change, bend the knee. So it's opening up through the hip. Centre, last one now. There'll be another set of these in a minute as well. Okay, so we're going to change leg. So pop that leg straight down on the floor. Bring the other one up. Okay, here we go. So bringing it over, oops, the wrong way, and go out to the side first with a bent knee. So whichever leg you've got hold of, bend the knee and take it out to that side. So I've got hold of my left leg, I'm going out to the left first with the knee bent. Okay, centre, extend the leg, bring it across towards the floor. There you go. In the centre, bend the knee, take it out and across. Try and keep your bum on the floor here. So as the leg comes across, I'm going to try not to turn your hips so that your bum lifts up from the floor. Okay, change side. There we go. And change. So keep moving between the two, keep it quite smooth. So breathe out as you lower the leg. Okay, a couple more on this one. All in the hips in the back. Shoulders as well, here as well. Okay, I'm going to do one more. I'm going to add the hamstrings into it then as well. Okay, so we're going to go back to the first leg. Okay, so you're going to lift the shoulders up, pull in, hold, Just going to count to sort of, well, for a count of 2 or 3. So you lift those shoulder blades, grab a hold of your leg wherever you can. Okay, breathe out, lift, hold. That's it. Then bring yourself down. Keep the leg extended. You can hold the leg or not. It's going to go across one way and then up and over the other way. Okay, then into the centre. Breathe out, reach for it, hold it, count to 2 or 3. So keep those shoulders lifted. You can do this 10 times now per leg. Okay, and bring it down. Leg goes out. Breathe out, bring it up. You can use your hands if you want to here. A little bit of support if you need it. You bring it up. So you do 1 each side, and then you've got a 2-second hold on that hamstring in the centre between each little pair. That's it. So open up, take it across. You could even do these in bed before you get up. It'll be fun. Okay. And relax down. Good. Take it out, keep it controlled, so don't rush it. Bring it up. You'll feel this right round that hip flexor, inner thigh, outer thigh, groin as well. Breathe out, reach. That's it, keep it steady. If it gets too hard and too intense, bend the knee and add the support in with the hand, okay? But try and just keep moving that single leg. Just adapt it if you need to. So you can keep the knee bent as you do that hamstring as well, if you choose to. Should be about halfway through these if you've been counting your reps. There we are, up and over. Reach for that hamstring, or reach for the calf. That's it. You may well find it might feel a bit easier than when you first started them. Here's hoping. If not, a little bit more work to do. But it is early. It is early. Reach. Control it. Bring it up. Change, remember, breathe out with each one, okay? So each side, and then as you reach for that hamstring, you want to breathe out. You breathe in when you're kind of relaxed in the centre, just before that stretch. To find those tighter spots, breathe into it and loosen it up. I'm going to change leg now, guys. Or after the one that you've just been doing. Okay, so we shall start with the hamstring. Alright, so straighten the leg up, reach up, you can hold the calf or the back of your leg, and then shoulder blades down. Keep the leg extended, little bend in the knee. Okay, breathe out, take it over. Okay, take your time with this side now. You may find that this feels different to the other one, but don't forget that other leg is more warmed up now as well. Reach. Good, good, good. So breathe out, take it across. There we go. So one per side and then the hamstrings. That's it. Fabulous stretch. You should feel this through your back. So great stretch all the way down the side as that leg comes across away from you. Keep breathing through it. Don't forget hamstring in the centre. There we are. How are we doing? Have we woken up a little bit? A little bit. Take it across. So just try and keep that movement. Reach, stretch it out, and just go to where you can. Okay, it's not a race. Keep yourself relaxed with these as well. As that leg comes across to the side, just be careful that you're not kind of tensing up as you think to yourself that it's tight. If you're tense, it's going to feel tighter. Okay, so take a breath, relax yourself as best you can. Okay, particularly as this leg's going away on the same side. You can always use the hands if you need to. Let's just get one more. That's it. Super. Finish with that hamstring as well. I'm just going to read my little essay that I wrote for this today. One knee to chest, we've done that one. Okay, butterfly. Alright, so you're going to lie down still on the back. You can sit up for this one if you want to. The soles of your feet are going to come together. You're going to bring them down to the floor so your knees point out. You do need a little bit of space overhead if you've got it. Okay, so soles of feet together, knees drop out. Okay. You're just going to reach up if you can, your arms behind you, and then we're going to swoop the arms back down. You're going to do that 5 times with the arms. So the feet stay where they are, knees stay dropped out to the side. Reach the arms up, overhead, big stretch there, and bring it down. So we're going to do 5 of these with the arms, and then you're just going to hold it. Okay, only for around 30 seconds, it's not too long. There we are. So when you've done 5 or when you're ready, just reach those arms overhead. If that's too much for you, just keep them by your side. Okay, hold it there, relax, nice deep breath. Focus on dropping those knees out to the side. Okay, so you're working through the adductors, the inner thighs. You probably won't need me to say that. You should feel that. I'm just going to read my list. So you could do your paperwork in this position. Hamstring. Okay, hands on the hip, or you can keep it behind. You're just going to rotate. Small rotation, side to side with the knees, okay? So kind of rocking from the hip, sideways. So breathe out, try and get one knee a little closer to the floor as the other one lifts up slightly. That's it. Super, keep it going. So only a small movement. Sometimes that movement will just allow you to get a little bit further into that stretch. Okay, shuffle over onto your side. Okay, you can prop yourself up or you can lie flat down on this arm. Okay, you're going to lift up, bring it down, and then swoop in front. Okay, a little bit of glute activation here as well. Alright, ready? So lift up, bring it down, in front. That's it. So as big of a range as you can, especially with this forwards movement there, with that flexion. So you're actually working through your hamstring there as well. That's it. So up, centre, and forwards. That's it. Have your top hand down on the floor, just for a little bit of support, but make sure you're not kind of pushing with that hand. That's it. Come on. Working through those hips. That's it. How high up can you get that leg? Gonna get one more here. Well, then going to change side. Okay, so bring yourself round. Okay, so prop yourself up on that arm, however feels best. If one's a bit different, okay, when you're ready. And let's go lift, down, in front. That's it, take your time with it. Remember, with each lift, try and breathe out. Nice and steady. Toes pointing forwards, okay? So as you lift this leg, keep your toe pointing forwards. You don't have to flex the foot as such, but try not to make, have your toes pointing up to the ceiling. And let's get a couple more. We've got a child's pose coming up next. A little bit on the shoulders. Okay. Alright, so bringing yourself up onto your hands and knees. Alright, take the knees out a little bit wider. Alright, hands are going to come in front. You're going to sit back. Okay, just going to hold this to start with. Okay, so what do you think about your sort of frog position and the child's pose? You want to kind of be a little bit in between them. Alright, so you've got a little bit of a stretch on the inner thigh, through the back, and then reach those arms out in front. Hold it there. Nice deep breath here. So as you breathe out, see if you can just sit back just a little bit more into it. Okay, so we're going to walk the hands across to one side. So if you go to the right, you put the left hand on the top and then look through that arm or the arms. So walk the hands across, one hand on the top, look through, a little play around here. You're going to do 10 rotations. Okay, so you've got one hand on the top of the other. You're going to look through and then centre. Okay, look through, so you're twisting with the shoulders, the upper body, sort of thoracics. Keep the hips where they are, just kind of little side sways if you like. Okay, so the one hand stays on the top, little sway, keep breathing through it. You should feel this through the top of your lats, okay, so big muscle on the back. You feel it just below your sort of shoulder, your armpit there. So come on, breathe with each one. Okay, taking it across to the other side, so small steps across. One hand on the top. And then we're just going to do small rotations here. That's it, keep breathing through it. So your arm that's on the floor, We're trying to get that shoulder to the floor, and then you lift it up basically. Okay, so you come down and then lift, if that makes things a little bit easier to think about. Okay, bring yourself out of that, okay, up onto the knees. Downward dog type thing next, Okay, so push your heels into the floor, stiff feet. Okay, push the hips back, reach the arms in front, shuffle your bum back. Let's get to where you can. Got about 10 seconds here, and then we're going to add that walk in. So nice deep breath, think about working through the back of the legs. Push your chest back. Okay, walk in the feet. So you push one heel into the floor as you bend the opposite knee. Okay, keep pushing back. That's it. So you want to flex the foot and then plant the heel. Have a look what your heels are doing here. You might find your heel, as you push it down into the mat, is doing something really bizarre and coming in. Okay, try and make sure your feet stay facing forwards or in alignment with themselves. Okay, you don't want that heel going in or out. Okay, big step forwards, drop the back knee, or you can keep it a little bit elevated if you want to. Okay, lizards, we love our lizards. Okay, so drop the hips, nice deep breath here. Okay, so your front foot should be flat here. You have to wiggle around a little bit to get it there. Okay, so you're going to do one rotation this way, open the chest up. Okay, then bring that arm down, keep the foot where it is, you're going to rotate the other way. Okay, bring that hand down, then we're going to step back, step forwards with the other leg, drop the knee, and then it's one rotation with each arm here. Okay, so reach as far around as you can. Okay, hand comes down, change, that's it, and then plant those hands flat on the floor so your wrists are in line with the shoulders. Step, big step forwards, opposite leg, drop the hips. Okay, you can keep the knee on the floor at the back, that's fine. Okay, rotate round. So you want as much of a rotation here as you can. Okay, look up at the ceiling, so you turn in your upper body. Okay, hand comes down, change foot, sink the hips down. There we go. Whoops. One rotation. So breathe out as you do this rotation. Give yourself a chance. Don't hold your breath. There we go. Hands down. Change leg. A couple more of these. Okay. Breathe out. Get those hips down towards the floor. Find your balance. Rotate. So take your time with it. Oops. Okay, so we're going to do this one more time each leg. That's it. Come on, look up. When you've done your one each time, you're going to push the hips back and come back into those walks. Okay, but take your time, there's no rush. Okay, so pushing the hips back, hands flat, walk the feet. Okay, let's go. So twist the hips, push. There you go. About getting a little wiggle with your hips here. and help you loosen up your back as well. There you go. Okay, bring it down. Just going to circle the shoulders back and loosen the wrists up. Grab a little drink if you want one. Just on halfway. Okay, so taking the shoulders backwards. Okay, and then you're going to go singles with the shoulders. So up, squeeze it back. You can sit however you want here. You don't have to kneel. Okay, squeeze it back. Squeeze it back. Got some glute stuff now. Glutes. Figure of 4. Figure 4. Remember that? Okay, so your figure 4, we're going to kind of do propped up to start with. You can do it lying down if you want to. You're going to keep one knee bent, extend, cross it over. Okay, you can do this lying down. Any shoulder or wrist problems, it might feel better. Okay, but we push that ankle into your leg to help you drop this knee out to the side. It's kind of like a lever. Okay, if you push from here, you should find that that knee goes out. Okay, you're just going to do some more rotations here, sideways. Okay, so you're coming across, show you from here. Okay, so across, you go over, center it, other side. So keep pushing your ankle into that leg to keep your hip open. That's it, there you go. Keep moving between the two sides. And you can lie back if you want to. That's it. Keep it going, just keep that knee out. Glutes and lower back as well. Okay, you are going to sit up now. So the leg that you've got crossed over is still going to be the one that's crossed over. Plant it on the floor so the other leg is extended. Then we can go hand or elbow on that leg and you're going to rotate towards it. Okay, so whichever leg is crossed over here, the bent leg at the front, turn to it. Turn towards it. That's it. So reach around as far as you can, pull this leg across you. Okay, relax it out. Shake the legs. And you're going to change side. Okay, so opposite leg crosses over. So you can lie back for this bit if you want to. Okay, find your balance here. And probably have a difference. Alright, push that ankle into the leg. Well, it's not actually your ankle bone, just to clarify, it's just above there, okay? The very bottom of your shin. Okay, here we go. So side sways across. Don't go too far. Keep that knee pushed out to the side. There we go. That's it. So breathe out on each side. Isn't that nice? I like this one. It's a good stretch for the hips. Not everybody likes it. You can't like them all. You can only keep trying. Okay, one more each way, then you're going to sit up and cross over. Okay, so extend that leg, cross the other foot over. I'll show you from the front this time. So this foot's in front, take hold of it, other hand goes behind, turn to it. That's it. So breathe out, try and pull it a little bit more. Remember, you should be turning into this front leg. Okay, change the leg one more time. Okay, cross it over, drop that knee out. See if you can drop it out a little bit further than the first time. See how that feels. A little bit more range. Just going to hold it here for a count of 10 to start this time. Okay, so push out. Really rotate it out. You'll feel that up here, outer hip. You should do. If you can't quite feel it, push it out a little bit more. And try to. Okay, rotations now. Here we go. So a little sway side to side. That's it. Just go to where you can. Okay, so you're not trying to go all the way to the floor. You do want to try and keep that knee pushed out as best you can. Keep sliding on this mat. Okay, extend the leg, cross the leg over, foot on the floor, turn to it. There we go. Reach round, look behind you. Nice deep breath, and then as you breathe out, see if you can just get a little bit further into it, just a tiny bit. Those small differences add up. And keep trying to improve that range of movement that you've got. Okay, relax the legs, shake it out. I'm going to change, it's like the memory test part, to think which leg you've just done. Okay, cross the other one over. Drop the knee out. Okay, hold it 10 seconds or a few deep breaths here. Okay, so push that knee out. Lie back or sit up, propped up. Breathe into it. Okay, here we go. Over to the side. And small move the other way. So breathe in as you come into the middle and then breathe out at the side. Okay, sit yourself up, cross the foot, grab a hold of it, turn away. Okay, relax it. All right, one foot in front. So hip flexors, hamstrings now. Okay, so we've got one foot planted, the other knee on the floor. Okay, and what we're going to do is travel between a hip flexor stretch, which is here, and then you're going to breathe out, push your bum back and extend the leg. So the knee at the back, this one here, stays there. We're not really doing anything with that one. It's this one in the front. Okay, you travel forwards and bend it as best you can. Okay, so you push the hips down. Okay, and then you push the hips back and then extend. So straighten this front leg, wiggle your bum back to the floor, towards the floor. Okay, breathe out, come forwards. Keep that foot flat, drop the hips. Take a breath, okay, push back. Take it back. So you're travelling backwards through the hip. Okay, 2 more times, bring it forwards, drop the hips, chest comes up. Just slightly. Fabulous, well done. Okay, push it back. Don't worry if you can't fully extend this knee. Okay, just do what you can. Breathe, you should just feel this through the hamstring here. And back of that leg. Okay, last one, bring it forwards. It's a good way to work on your ankle flexibility as well. 3 for 1, look at that. Okay, take it back. Breathe out. Okay, let's switch leg. Big step forwards with the other foot. Okay, get your balance, set yourself up. Okay, when you're ready, bring the hips forwards. You can prop your hands up however you like here. You can kind of go on your wrists. Sometimes I like to do this, whichever. Okay, whatever feels better on your wrists. Right, breathe out, take it back. This is your tighter leg. Oof. Okay, take it forwards. Hips low, chest up. Breathe. If you want to increase this stretch, you tense your bum on the back leg. Okay, breathe out, take it back. Hold. Okay, 2 more times, here we go. Hips down, chest up tall. Okay, take it back. Breathe. Bring it forwards. And last one back. Okay, step forwards with the opposite foot again. Okay, hips down, but you're going to bring your sort of self up. Hands are going to go behind, so you're going to travel forward slightly with the hip and pull your shoulder blades back behind you. Okay, so push the chest out, squeeze it back with your chest. Head up, look up a little bit. That's it. Hold it there. It's a nice deep breath. You're doing about 10-15 seconds here. Or a few deep breaths, okay? So keep pulling back with the shoulder blades, squeeze them together. And relax, bring the hands down to the mat. Change leg. Stride forwards. Okay, get your balance. And bring yourself up. Hands come behind. Bring the hips down, so you just travel forwards with the hip. There we go. Chest up, shoulders back. Breathe. So keep this front foot planted on the floor. There you go. Squeeze the shoulder blades, push the chest out. Okay, bring it down. Alright, I've forgotten pigeons. Let's do some pigeons. We're going to do these alternating. If you were here last week, we did them a little differently. So from your sort of hands and knees, what we're going to do is step one leg over this one. So it's just literally over there. And then we just slide this leg back and out to the side. If you think sort of 20 pass, send it out over there and reach forwards. Okay, it's just going to be about 5 seconds. It's not long. And then we're going to change. Okay, so bring yourself up. Oops. Hands and knees. Cross the other leg over that one. So your knee crosses over your calf. Okay, slide it back. Reach forwards. Nice deep breath. Stretch the arms out away from you. Okay, bring it up. One more each side like this. So take it over, slide, arms forwards. Just go to where you can with it. Okay, bring it up. Change. Take it back. That's it. Reach. Okay, relax there. Okay, so on this one we're going to take it over. Your hands are going to come together and you're going to rotate slightly, so we look under and through the arms, and then little twist the opposite way. So your hips stay where they are. You're going to do 2 twists each way. So look through that. And then bring yourself up, and we're just going to do that on the other side. Okay, just take it back, reach, reach. So it's only a real small little sway here with the upper body. Okay, and relax. Alright. On this. Side lunge, guys. So coming onto your knees, we're going to take one foot out to the side so the inside of that foot is on the floor to start with. Okay, then we're going to push your hips back, reach the arms in front. Inside of this foot is still on the floor. Push your bum back as best you can, okay, so you should feel the stretch through the inner thigh. Hold it, hold it, hold it. That's it, nice deep breath. 10 seconds here. Stretch those arms forwards to where you can. Okay, bring yourself up. You're going to switch legs. Opposite foot out. Pop it down flat. There we go. Okay, push back through the hips. Might get a few clicks here. Okay, just work with it. Keep breathing through. Reach out in front. As you breathe out, you might find you can get a little bit lower into it, or you might be able to reach further. You might not. See how it feels. Okay, changing sides. We're just going to do one more on each. Okay, it's a big step out. Straighten the leg before you start. Push your bum back. Hold it. That's it. Nice deep breath. Okay, bring it up and change side. Well done. Big step out. Push back. That's it. Set yourself up. Stay relaxed with it. We've got 3 standing up towards the end here now. Okay, so we're going to go forward fold. Okay, so you're going to stand slowly. Keep looking down just to start with this one, maybe about 1 meter ahead of you. Little bends in the knees. Okay, hold it there. Alright, so nice and relaxed. Little dip at the knees. Okay, fold forwards. Okay. Now we're going to wrap your hands together, or wrap your arms together, like so. Okay, and we're just going to rock across into the middle.
I didn't know that one.
And across the other way. Okay, so hands together. If that's a bit too much for you, your hands can come round to the floor, or we can pop your hands on your legs, okay, and rotate your shoulders this way. Okay, so you modify it as you need to. Either hold just below the knees, hands on the floor, or hook your arms together, link them together. Okay, standing up slowly. Alright, I'm going to decapitate my head off the camera, but that's okay, just for a sec. So we're going to step behind, and then the leg that you've stepped behind, we're going to reach down towards that foot. Okay, so step behind, reach down to that foot, and we're going to push your hips across to the side, away from the foot. Okay, so I'm reaching down for my left foot here, so my hips go out to the right, just slightly. I'm just going to push them out to the side to feel it through the outer hip here. If you get any IT band trouble, this is the stretch that you want to do. It's a little muscle called your TFL. It sits right at the top of your hip. A little anatomy lesson. And then your IT band actually comes out of it like a little band of tissue and into your knee. There you are. Okay, change side. Cross over. One foot behind. Push. So the hips go out to the side, you see? Okay, reach down to wherever you can. Okay, if you can only go to the knee, then just go there. Don't force it. Okay, push the hips across to the side slightly. It's only a slight move and you'll feel that through the outer hip there. Take a breath. Okay, we're just going to do this one more time on each. So stand up, take a breath. Okay, big step across. Big-ish step across. Okay, push the hips out to the side, reach to where you can. Hold it there. That's it. So you want to be quite straight with the leg that you've crossed at the back. Okay, slowly up, watch you don't go dizzy on these. Okay, big step, opposite side. Okay, reach down, push out. You may well find a bit of a difference on one side, that's okay. Okay, hands come onto the floor. Okay, feet are going to go out wide. And what we are going to do is keep one hand flat down and the other one we're going to reach up and then come down and then the other side. If that makes you go dizzy, you stand up with the hands in front. I'll show you from kneeling, but you will be standing up and you reach round this way. Okay, you could actually do it on your knees like this if you want to. You can rotate it, one in front and one behind. So that's your alternative. Okay, so either or. You could do a little combination if you want to. Okay, but getting that rotation, look up or look behind you. That's it, take your time. Breathe out as you look back. So breathe out, reach it, excellent, well done. And get just one more each side. Okay, shuffle your feet in, stand up slowly. Okay, just got a few little squats here before we finish. Okay, oh, still chop my head off. Dear, it's a good start, isn't it? Right, okay, so squat and reach. And stand here. Okay, push your bum back, stretch up. You can come up onto your toes if you want to. Hips back. Reach up. Swoop back. Reach. Give me two more. That's it. Tummy in, big stretch up. You've got it. 1, 2. Okay. So not a full squat now, just a little dip. Round to the side. Dip. Breathe out. Round to the side. So breathe out as you look back. Are we feeling energized? Woken up a little? Okay, hands on hips. Big circle round, okay, all the way to the side. Push forward through the front, other side, and then all the way back. We're going to do 5 one way, 5 the other. So not too quick. Nice big circle. Think about working through the hips, the lower back as well. Come on. Okay, going around the other way. Let's take it across, push it back, round. Super. There we go. A good start to the day, hey? Look at that. Get done nice and early, roll out of bed, a little bit of flexibility, on with the day. Like that. Okay, shake it out. Well done everyone. Good, good.